Hey guys, Crew of Blonde with. I'm Aaron.
I'm Aaron.
Aaron, it is time for the Flash. See how fast I went with my.
I thought you just stuttered. Or farted.
I never stutter or fart or burp.
Oh.
All right, Aaron, we are watching the Flash today, and a couple things happened last episode. Namely, a giant shark came out of nowhere, and Harrison Wells shot it.
Yeah.
And that's all I care about.
Yeah. Really?
Pretty much.
What? Wasn't last episode the Wally West brother, Mother Iris?
Yeah, but you know how I feel about having even more speedsters show up.
Well, he can just be a dude.
Honestly, the only thing that compels me about that whole thing is how Joe is going to react to it. You know, Iris, I can take her or leave. I'm actually liking Iris.
I like how
now.
she's like standing up and being like, "No,
Yes.
I don't care what your reason is. You were out of my life. You're still out of my life."
Now, I am excited about Barry and Patty because I think they're adorable, and I like seeing adorable things.
Think they are adorable? Or you think she is adorable?
Both. Hell, I think Barry's adorable. Shit. I mean, that kid's a good-looking little kid.
Little kid.
He's kind of a little kid.
He's probably like 20 something.
He's lanky.
Stein.
So we had that. We had Caitlin doing her thing.
She was pretty grumpy with everything.
She was grumpy. I want to like Caitlin, but I just hope that this, if she does transfer or transition to,
Snow, Frost.
to Killer Frost, then I don't want it to be because of just bad writing. I want it to be because of character development. I feel like I know that some people were like, well, you guys just don't understand because, she's trying to replace Ronnie. It's like, no, she wasn't. She's trying to save Dr. Stein,
Well, yeah. I mean, she was trying to find someone who's going to be a superhero and wants to be a superhero.
Yeah, but it's not like that guy's going to be her new husband.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she was just looking too much for something specific.
Yeah.
When it's just like, you weren't looking in the right spots of what you're supposed to be looking at.
I personally saw the writer's pen more than I did a woman in grief finding a new person to replace a part of the team that her husband was.
True.
Does that make sense? All right, these guys are probably like, shut up, shut up, watch the episode. So, we're going to watch the episode.
We're going to get this episode. Harrison Wells?
Huh?
We can get Harrison Wells this time, you think? Like a whole story of why he's there?
Absolutely, we have to. He shot a giant fucking shark.
Or instead it goes to where Firestorm
And then
went.
Barry saw him. That would be terrible if we go back here and it's like a flashback episode with Caitlin and how she was in high school and she was mad that the jocks weren't going for her and mechanics slighted her somehow and then the nerdy scientist was the guy that she wanted. Oh my god, I wrote an entire terrible episode. I'm so
That's a
sorry.
terrible episode.
I'm so sorry.
I don't even want to watch
Let's
it.
watch the episode, Aaron.
Alright.
Aaron, I love this!
What?
I love Harrison Wells.
The future.
Do you love Baby Wells?
I love everything Wells. I'll fall down a well and have a dog save me.
Meet Dr. Harrison Wells from Earth 2.
Alright.
Hi. So, what do you know about Zoom? Everything.
Ooh.
I created Zoom.
Hey, so he has...
I'm responsible for all the Earth 2
I like that gun.
humans. A fact I've ignored for far too long, but now I'm doing something about it.
Hey, whoa, Joe, whoa.
Whoa, Joe, whoa!
Man, it's like
whoa,
fucking-
damn!
Shit!
It's like Han Solo versus Vader. Wow.
I don't suppose you have a big belly burger in this universe, do you?
This isn't happening. I know that this is a lot to take in. Not like traumatized or anything.
I just watched a half man, half shark take on the fastest man alive. I love this city.
Alright, I like her. I like her a lot now.
Sorry. Captain just texted me. He wants me to write my police
What,
report.
hot girl?
I don't know.
You maybe want
They
to write
like
it with me?
zoomed in on her. For a minute.
I can't tonight. I'm busy. I'm
No.
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, Barry!
I've just got science stuff I gotta science the stuff out of. Maybe next time.
Yeah. Coolio.
Science stuff.
You wanna go out with me?
Oh.
See, we could go get coffee or we
You
could...
get off it. I love Harry.
You like the new
Yeah.
Harrison
That she was
Wells
ready to-
2.0?
I love that he's a dick.
I got...
Damn, this show's so fucking good!
Hey. How's your science stuff?
I finished it. Did you get your
How's your
report?
science stuff?
Yeah.
Go get a burger now.
Wasn't as much fun writing it by myself, but I'll see you.
Hey,
Do it, Barry.
Would you want to get dinner with me sometime?
Yeah, this isn't gonna be one of those.
Harry's starting to
What
get
do
on
we
my nerves.
He just checked to see if he was a
Metahuman?
metahuman. Oh,
Barry, trust me, Dr. Light is not a killer, and you can talk to her.
Okay.
I forgot all about it. He had the thing. Shit!
Guys, I can't see.
Oh, shit!
we're gonna have a blind episode. It's like Smallville.
As long as it's not
Still
first
can't
person.
see.
Something to offend her as well.
Our fiance died because of him.
Oh.
I love that he doesn't apologize. I love it.
Well, it's not his fault.
I know, but I love how much of a dick he is. It's like
Yeah, it's just a lot to process lately.
We'll talk about
Well, for someone.
Oh, boy.
Cisco. Hey,
To your left. Other left.
Cisco.
dude, this is a funny episode, man.
Oh, I have a reputation. Not that kind of reputation. That's not what I meant.
She cleans up good.
That's embarrassing.
You know, I actually, I arrested a boyfriend.
Yeah, whatever it is, that color should thank you for wearing it.
My man.
It's smooth.
Not smooth.
Oh, she's
Wine
so
list.
adorable.
Yes, got it. Thank you.
Above water on my earth. One of my best friends is from there.
Best friends.
That's friends. That's Aquaman.
It's the kind of place you
Cool.
never want to leave.
To become you.
Don't be a hero.
Sorry, Linda.
She killed that guy.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Do you think we've reached the goodnight kiss stage?
Smooth. All right. They're gonna make awkward babies now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They haven't skipped that far.
They've gotten to that
They
stage.
haven't skipped that many stages.
This is burgundy, by the way, and you look great in it.
Now you can see.
Yeah, I can.
Well, that must have been some kiss.
I guess so.
All we have to do is give it to him.
Why me?
Because you have powers.
Oh! Yeah! Just tell him.
Cisco, I don't think any of us would become evil if we all of a sudden got powers, even if they were from Dr. Wells.
Yeah. I don't think it's working.
Try again. Try again!
I'm sorry, it's not.
Again!
I can't control it.
Because you're afraid.
I'm telling you, I don't know how it works. I can't just make it happen.
I'm telling you, yes, you can.
That was just like when he killed him.
Kinda, yeah.
Platform 15.
What are you waiting for?
Dude, this is awesome. I love this. I love it so fucking much.
I don't know.
I gotta tell you, that's not exactly the answer I was looking for.
You need to confuse her. Give her more than one
This is like
target so
season
she does
one.
not know who to fire at.
All right. How do I do that?
By running so fast, you create multiple after images of yourself. You
Flash
create
mirage.
a speed mirage.
Oh, speed move. I've never run that fast.
Whoa!
Which one's the real one?
Wells is right. You are fast. Faster than I ever was and better than I ever will be. Don't let fear and doubt hold you back like it did to me. You're the Flash, Barry. Show Light what that means.
There we go, there we go. He has both of them helping him. Like they're both working together now. Just do your pulse again.
Hey, we're not rooting for her.
What?
They're slowly getting closer.
Ah! Why didn't you just do it again?
I'm right here.
She's not Grodd.
You don't gotta go through it alone.
And now, you need a cool name.
Oh, snap. You're totally right. I gotta think about this one. Well, you know me, it's gotta be perfect. Something that really sings, you know? Something like Vibe.
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 I like that. And Barry did it.
Barry named him.
Damn it, what's that look?
Some
I know.
or two.
save me. Wow. And then he'll kill you.
I will not die. What happens to you and your father is still to be decided.
Man, I love it. I mean, Zoom, like, just standing there, he can't control his energy. It's just zooming all over the place. you know?
Yeah.
And his sound is very different from Barry's. It was like an explosion.
His outfit, like the way his mouth is on that.
Yeah.
Like, and then he also has like the lightning bolt, but it's all like that
It's all
dark
yeah.
bluey color thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why Wells is doing stuff, huh? That's why he's after Zoom.
Because he has his daughter.
Because Jay Garrick said before, like he didn't really care before,
Yeah.
and now he seems to care. Why does he care now? He's his secrets. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I trust Wells. You know what I mean?
There were a couple things with Wells. He took his glasses off in the exact way he used to whenever they mentioned Reverse Flash. You notice that? They said, he's not like the Reverse Flash. And as he did, he went like that. I mean, it might not mean anything, but I thought it was like a subtle clue. Like, what's going on here?
Well, okay. I know we had some viewers, too, that said about, like, we kept on saying about him being good or bad and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and comparing him to Thawne.
Yes.
But Earth 2 isn't exactly the same as what
No,
their
it's
counterparts
not.
are on Earth 1.
Yeah.
However, the Wells we know wasn't Wells. He was Ebod Thawne, who was
Yeah,
a bad guy.
of course.
The real Wells was a smart scientist dude who was a good guy, wasn't a paraplegic. You know, he wasn't any
Yeah.
of the stuff that we knew
Yeah.
as Wells. So I still think this Wells could just be a bad guy.
Well,
you
this
know what I mean?
Wells, I mean, he could have had that car crash still.
Yeah.
And he lost his wife, and that's why he's a dick. But I like that he's a dick. I love Dick. This is like the closest we'll get to having a good Reverse Flash. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I
like
get what you mean.
Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z is a dickhole, but he fights for the good side
Yeah.
whenever things go
True.
down. You know?
True.
And the only thing that'll make it more perfect is if he actually becomes a Reverse Flash. Like Zoom dies, and the last shot we get is like him taking Zoom's power or something, and being a good guy.
That'd be crazy. And be a good guy?
Yeah. Like, oh no, he'd still be a dick, but he's like Piccolo or Vegeta. He's like an anti-hero. But I love his chemistry with everybody. I mean, he just doesn't give a shit.
That is something, though, that we could see, I guess, right? Because Zoom took Jay Garrick's Speed Force, right?
If he
could he give that Speed Force to someone else?
Yeah, that
like
would
Wally
be
West.
interesting. I mean, you know, Flash always is going to need a Reverse Flash. How are you going to do it? It will be interesting if he is Reverse Flash, but he's not bad necessarily anymore. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm loving this. I mean, I loved the entire episode pretty much, except for the Caitlin and Van stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't really love that.
So, what do you think about you don't like the Kate and Jay getting together thing?
Not really. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just not a huge fan of Caitlyn. And I'm sure people will be like, you just don't like women because you didn't like Iris and now you don't like Caitlyn. It's like, no, I'm just... She seems the most disposable right now, I feel.
I suppose so. Like, she's not bringing a whole lot to the table type
Yeah.
of thing. I
mean,
still...
everything that she can do, Cisco can do.
We did learn about that she's not a metahuman, right?
Yes, she's not.
So I still kind of have that theory that
Yes.
maybe Jay and Caitlyn will go into Earth 2 together, and maybe that Caitlyn from that one will come into Earth 1 as Frost.
Either that or her power is a metahuman power. It's something
That's true.
else.
More like Captain Cold.
Or there's another event. You know? Like in Smallville, you had Freaks of the Week because there was the meteorite thing, right?
Yeah.
And then there was another meteorite shower in like season 6.
Just causing more
And it had a
freaks.
whole new thing. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Okay, but to talk about Wells more, right? He's obsessed with Zoom, and now we know why, because he took his daughter, right?
Yes.
How does he know about speed mirages?
I don't know. That's one thing I was wondering too, because he talked about the speed mirage thing.
Yeah.
He's like, run so fast that you can make duplicates of yourself.
Because I had thought, well, maybe has he worked with the Flash, Jay Garrick? I don't think he has, because they seem to be...
No, they seem to be kind of like enemies.
Like rivals.
You know what
I mean, like they're enemies. I mean, they just don't like each other. But I don't necessarily... They're not like, Superman and Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
They're more like, I don't know. I can't think of another thing. I think they're bitter friends. Does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
Yeah. Kind of like
They
kinda
both
like Barry
want,
and Captain Cold.
Yeah, they both want to stop Zoom. I don't think they like each other as much as Barry and Captain Cold do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But I like the dynamic, and how does he know about speed mirages? Like, with that, with a couple little hints that I'm seeing, like with the glasses thing, at the exact time they say Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's something we haven't seen. Maybe he's trying to scientifically create a way for him to get speed so he can take on Zoom. he wants Zoom. I mean, that's all he cared about.
Yeah.
He wanted to kill Dr. Light. So, or he didn't want to kill her. He wanted to take her so he could talk to her, interrogate him.
I think he said about just killing her, didn't he?
I don't-
Though?
I'm
Wasn't
not
that his
really sure.
idea? Jay said to talk to her, but he was like, no, you can't. Not when Zoom is involved. You have to take him out.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I think he's kind of like at the point where it's like whatever means necessary to get his daughter back.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why did Dr. Light need a helmet?
So that she wasn't blinded by really bright flashes.
Is that what it is? Because she seemed okay later.
I don't know. Why does Flash need a costume?
So no one sees him.
Why does Captain Cold need...
Because it's awesome and he's a fucking pimp. That's why. Okay, now finish a damn question. By the way, Patty, I've changed my mind. Fucking 10.
10?
Yeah, she looked good tonight.
She did look really good.
Real good. She gives up nice.
In our Q&A, we had that question about...
What would you
where
rate her?
would you rate her?
And I was like, 8. But
now we've seen her like with
I think that her
hair down,
well, there's
like for a date, ready.
It's not even necessarily
prepared.
that. It's the way she was in the episode. Like, she was just fucking cute, you know?
Mhm.
So I like that. So
Okay.
10. I wrote the number 10 down. I was so happy.
You wrote 10?
Yeah.
What do you think? Happy Barry and Patty finally had their date and got kissed and brought his sight back?
Hell yeah,
It's
man.
such a good kiss he could see again.
When that date first started happening, I was like, oh, man, he's going to screw this up. He's looking like Jack Nicholson, you know? I thought, okay, all right, then it was okay. And then they showed him, like, holding hands and shit. And I'm like, my man!
Yeah, right?
Barry.
He turned it around. She's like, I don't think you can see.
And Cisco's the best damn wingman ever, isn't he? He
Yeah,
just sat
he
there,
sat there for
sacrificed
how long?
Sacrificed his own time and dinner. You know? It was like he was eating, like, a gummy worm. Like,
And then-
like with tongs. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know what he was
I don't
doing.
know.
But then, like, what was... Barry just was like, all right, Cisco, you've seen enough. Thanks for your help, but oh well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
he
that
sat
was
through that
funny.
whole time and then just like, all right, you're done.
That was
Go away,
funny.
Cisco. He vibe now, though. Cisco's
Yeah,
vibe.
I wrote down, Cisco, please tell everyone, but Wells
Harry
did it
did
for
it.
him.
Harry told
And
him.
I enjoyed it because he was the one who told him about his power, in this universe.
Yeah.
And now the other Harry, which I like calling him Harry, that's kind of cool.
It's-
The other Harry's
it's told
telling
everyone else
everybody
about it.
Now, how did he know exactly what power he had? It was just because that he figured out because he used the satellite, he could find things?
Maybe.
And then he found out he was a metahuman.
Maybe it was the whole thing of like, well, my phone goes,
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yeah.
And like, well, I'm gonna use a satellite to find people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he can find metahumans. He's
Okay.
kind of like a Molly Walker.
Wells is just... yeah, okay. So Wells is just smart as shit then.
I guess he's just figuring
He
things
just
out.
figured that out.
I'm happy that everyone knows, and I'm hoping now that everyone helps him with his powers, like everyone
Yeah.
helps Flash with his powers. It just works out. I'd be happy with that.
That part where I love... Okay, there's so many parts of this episode that I loved, but one of the ones I think I liked the most was when Wells is telling Cisco to use his power. Use it. Do it again! And he hits him, right?
Oh, with the...
In
with
the
helmet,
he hits him exactly where Reverse Flash hit Cisco with the vibrating thing. And that's what caused him to go. And that was like the first time he vibed when he was thinking about Wells hitting him in that spot. I wonder if that was done on purpose because I thought that was very interesting. Does that make sense?
I know what you mean.
I thought like the way he did it and he threw it at him and it hit him here. It just seemed like the theme of it or the
It's like alluding to
the illusion. It just seemed there, and I loved it. I loved that he pushed him because it's what he did for Barry all last season. He did it in one episode.
Pushed him to go faster and faster and
Yeah.
faster.
And
Which I liked when
yeah.
they talked about the Speed Mirage thing when he came to, like Jay Garrick's like, I don't know what to do. And Harrison Wells came over like, this is what you
But
do,
didn't
Barry.
it feel like Harrison Wells made a decision like, okay, now I'm gonna help him, versus like, oh, they need help. What can I think of? Oh, do this.
Yeah.
I felt like he was holding back, and then he gave the gift.
Like he's had information to
Yeah.
help and he just doesn't want to help them.
It makes me think maybe he keeps saying I created Zoom. Maybe he literally created Zoom.
I mean, maybe he actually knows who Zoom
And
is.
he taught Zoom, like maybe it's Barry, and he taught Barry how to do all these things, and then he became a
Zoom?
demon.
So
He became a Zoom.
That's the Barry of the other universe.
Yeah.
He's Zoom.
Maybe it's because in season 1, Harrison pushed Barry, right? And in Earth 2, what if Harry pushes Barry too far?
And he becomes evil.
He becomes evil. I created Zoom.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't want to do the same thing in this Earth though? You know what I mean? But also with that though too, like that would kind of maybe
It makes sense why he knows all this.
That would also kind of foreshadow what Caitlyn said, not only about herself,
Yeah.
but when she said, "I don't think any of us, if we got powers, would
Would
be
be
evil."
Yeah.
You know, but we know that Caitlyn should become Killer Frost, and we know that, and we don't know that, but if Earth 2 Barry is actually Zoom, that could be all like a lot of foreshadowing of all of them. Just I don't know. It's possible.
I'm gonna go with that theory right now because I like that.
You like Barry being bad in the other universe?
Okay, so we got an Aquaman reference this episode.
Yeah.
Atlantis?
I think she was saying about, have you ever been to Tahiti? He's like, no, I've been to Atlantis.
Yeah.
But in my world, it's above water, and one of my best friends is from there.
Yeah, I almost missed it because he said Tahiti, and I was going to do the stupid joke from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like it's a wonderful place. And then you're like, shut up!
Atlantis, Eric, look!
I'm like, Atlantis, my best friend! Aquaman. That was cool. Yeah. I don't know if we'll ever see an Aquaman, but just having it in there, I love it.
Just having the references?
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, they might end up being like freaking Green Lantern references, you know?
Well, I mean,
a bunch of those, and maybe
can you imagine if they bring a Green Lantern and Aquaman into this? And oh shit, dude,
they just bring everybody except for like Superman and Batman. Yeah. Speaking of which, we did get Hawkgirl, right?
Yeah, that was definitely her. I don't know if she is Hawkgirl yet though, because isn't the story of Hawkgirl and Hawkman are constantly reincarnated?
I don't know what they're doing in this one, but I've heard of
I'm pretty sure that's what it
there's
is.
ones where they're reincarnate. There's one where they're aliens. There's one where they're like robots or something. Like
I'm pretty sure they're going with the reincarnation. So maybe she doesn't realize who she is yet.
Yeah.
So
every 100 years or something like that.
Yeah.
They like
now, and I think that she has mechanical wings in this series.
Not real wings. Well, I didn't see any there
because I didn't see like a heavy jacket or anything.
Yeah, unless they grow out of her. Yeah. Like whenever she becomes Hawkgirl. Mm-hmm. But her and Cisco.
True.
Now, how many couples do we have? We had Jay and...
I'm just saying, they just happen to have Cisco and her meet up and have a meet cute, and she's a reincarnated mace-wielding goddess that can fly, and he's Vibe, which I love that Vibe scene.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I love the fact that Barry named him. You know, Cisco didn't name himself.
No.
But he loved it. Oh, fuck. Dude, this was such a good episode.
The other thing that I had here really is, do you think Jay Garrick is a coward? I mean, a lot of it was pushed towards him being
he's a coward.
Afraid of Zoom, you know what I mean?
I don't think he's a coward. I think he is afraid. But I think that when you talk about bravery versus cowardice, this is my favorite line, almost one of my favorite lines from the Game of Thrones books, is that I think it's Eddard talking to Arya or talking to somebody, and he's saying, they asked Eddard, like, well, I don't think I can be brave. I'm too afraid. And he said, the only time a man can be brave is when he's afraid. So I will not say that the Flash from Earth 2 is a coward. Mm-hmm. He's a brave man. He's also afraid of what Zoom is. Mm-hmm. You know, he called him a nightmare in this episode.
Yeah. Has the experience to at least help Barry kind of learn.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't hesitate to go take on Dr. Light with no power. He didn't hesitate to fight the Sandman. You know, he was there with no power, helping.
Yeah. I
just think that he thinks it's the wrong decision what Wells is doing, and he's not a regular, so he can't be there. I guess I don't know.
I guess yeah.
I will not call him a coward though. I mean, he's the Flash, and he's doing all this without power.
Well, Dr. Light, he felt that he could just talk to.
Yeah.
Sandman, he was going in with the Flash to kind of be a distraction, which I feel was different. But with the Zoom, I feel like if he was just there, hey, this is when I've met Zoom these times, this is what happened, what I know he can do, what I know he can't do. Just giving him information to help him prepare, you know?
I don't know.
That's what I think he should do, but...
We'll see.
And then we had Iris, who freaking shot Dr. Light.
Yeah.
Like...
She did well.
And she didn't seem to care that much about Harrison Wells, and...
I mean, I think that they took what people didn't like last season and they fixed those problems. And I find her to be a pretty compelling character now. She's certainly a very strong character.
Yeah.
Which I think is exactly what she needed. Now,
I mean, she didn't hesitate to protect Park.
Not at all.
Like,
no.
she pulled a gun and shot.
Now, I mean, you know, I don't like talking about female characters and how they relate to only the male characters. I want to talk about them with their own, you know, strengths and weaknesses. But when I compare what apparently the show is trying to get us to feel is like, oh, well, Barry deserves to be with Iris. I don't feel the chemistry there like I feel with Patty and Barry. You know?
I agree.
Like, if the whole end game of this is like, well, they'll end up together because that was in the newspaper, I'd be like, I guess, but I prefer Patty, you know? So I definitely have a ship, and it's sailing pretty well right now, so.
Yeah, I really would rather her not get with him not get with Iris.
Yeah, me either, really. I'm at this point. I mean, she didn't really seem to care that, like, I'm on a date. It's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know?
She's like, no, there's got to be a way we can make this work. She wasn't like, yeah, you better call and cancel.
The one reason I'm bringing this up is because I don't want that to change. I feel like it's something that we're supposed to feel like, oh, but they're supposed to be together. Like, no.
Yeah.
No. I like that too much.
Also, speaking of Iris and the whole, like, being something in the Star Labs, Cisco, he's over there, to your left. No, your other left. He's like, where are you? He's like, what? I love that part.
That was really funny.
I thought that was funny.
I think you guys can tell we love this episode. You have some more stuff?
The last thing I had is, do you really think that he can just say that he's the fastest man alive? Like, you got Zoom and
he's the
all
fastest
this Reverse
man.
Flash and
He's the fastest man from this universe.
All right, I guess. I mean, freaking Zoom's in this universe right now.
Sometimes he's not. I think he's over on the other one now, isn't he? Or is he keeping her in this universe?
I don't know. No, that was in Earth too, but maybe he's just going back and forth.
Yeah, because it had that sepia tone to it.
So I don't know. I just every time he says, I'm like, can you really still say that? All these other speedsters.
Yeah. Okay, this is probably absolutely nothing, which is why I'm kind of saving it to the last. When Caitlin was talking to Harry, he said, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but this person died, and Ricky." And she's like, "Ronnie," and he said, "Yeah, him too." Is there a Ricky in his Star Labs? Because Ronnie helped build the one here. Could there be a Ricky there?
Maybe a Ricky is actually somebody.
I don't know. He said him too, differentiating a Ronnie and a Ricky.
Not being like, oh, well then him or
him.
Yeah, him, something like that. It was an as well.
I don't keep bringing up where's Ronnie, but I thought that was kind of a little interesting thing that I don't know if we were supposed to get or just.
So maybe there is a Ricky somewhere that might show up or do something, or
that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe Ricky Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
No way. Last absolute thing is, Patty mentioned oh yeah, tell me what getting struck by lightning is. Mm-hmm. So it's public record and knowledge that Barry was struck by lightning.
Yeah.
That he was in a coma.
Yeah. And
that as soon as he came out of a coma, this guy named Flash showed up and started saving people.
It wasn't as soon as.
With a streak of lightning as he goes by.
It's not as soon as.
People should. She's a detective. I mean, she figured out his whole blind thing. She can't figure out that. Hey, you might be Flash.
I mean, maybe she
saw him a couple of days ago attacked by a giant shark.
Maybe she has.
He has a. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe she does know. Maybe she just hasn't said.
I just feel yet, I feel like you would have on Facebook, you'd have conspiracy theorist people being like, "Does no one else think that Barry is the Flash?"
I mean, maybe that's why when she's talking to Joe, she doesn't really seem that awkward and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she likes Barry and also knows his secret, but is she's bad at keeping secrets, so that maybe that's why she acts so awkward.
It's true.
Yeah,
it might be a thing. Oh, guys, this was a good episode. Flash is firing on all cylinders. I think I like Shield this week, but I think I liked Flash more this time. I don't like to rate things, which is coming. That's big coming for me because I don't rate things. But I enjoyed every minute of this except for the whole Jay Garrick, Caitlin. Oh, we're gonna kiss and then explosion, Dr. Light.
That's okay. I still want to see what happens with that because I still have my theory that they're gonna switch spots with Caitlin.
It's a decent theory. We'll see. But do you have a theory? If you do, make sure you guys are putting down in the comments below all of your questions, your comments, and your theories. Mark them with Q&A. We will talk about them in our Q&A show, which will be up next week, Tuesday morning. Make sure you guys check it out. It's a lot of fun. You can get a shout out from us. We'll talk. They've honestly been some of my favorite times on this channel now.
Oh yeah, the Q&As are fun. There's been some fun questions or just comments too that are just just make it fun.
So any serious theories and questions you have, any funny ones you have, especially anything that no one else is talking about. That's I like that kind of stuff. Make sure you guys are doing that down in the comments below. While you're there, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and make sure you guys come back next reaction. I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
Aaron? Button.